And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here's a look at some stats for Devin Booker.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got Evan Mobley, and it's Hill in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Parrish in at center. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Now here's Edwards. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Hill. Pass to Cousy. Here's Marley. Here's Robinson. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. To the wing, right side. Here's English. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Mobley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Robinson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Edwards for 3. Kept alive. Parrish. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Marley. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Byrant Reeves, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Good on both. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. SGA passes to English. Stolen by Mobley. Driving inside.
And that's 6'11" Mobley taking it to the hoop. Some long limbs coming at you.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Marley. Cousy, the pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
First one falls. And both free throws good for Robinson. Legs were past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Portland, Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's up?
What's up?
That's good from SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Now here's Edwards. No points yet. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Minnesota in the lead. Cousy, the pass to Mobley. Lets the three fly. Portland with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Marley. Sends it home from three-point land. Marley's got 6.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
They set the pick. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Edwards. Portland moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And here's Edwards outside. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards has got his second basket of the game. Outside, Hill. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Marley. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Cousy. Portland grabs the miss. Parrish has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's English. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And there's the lob. It's tipped. Mobley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cousy. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Hill. Here's Robinson. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I just love the ball movement.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 5, Portland.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
Here's Parrish. Outside, SGA. Halliburton right side. 6 to shoot. Here's SGA. And it's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Wow, that ball is on a string. SGA breaking ankles out there.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to SGA. Outside for Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Johnson passes to Halliburton. And here's Edwards outside. Mobley grabs the board.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Portland on D. 4-point game. And that one's good. SGA. He's got 7.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Booker surveying the floor. Wing shot on the way. Robinson can't hit. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Parrish. Robinson with the block. Here's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Booker against SGA. To the middle. Parrish. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a great find by SGA. And remember, at 6'6" and a point guard, he has a great view of the floor.
Now here's Booker. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Pass to Halliburton. Johnson inside. Booker defending. They get it back. He nails it, and we're tied. Parrish has got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the first. Booker, the pass to Hill. Outside for Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, Booker gets it done in a variety of ways, including down inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back over to you guys.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
That's what I love about D-Book. He won't settle. He loves to get downhill.
Down low. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 16, Purvis Short.
There's 53 seconds left in the first. Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Red. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Well, his height right there gave him a clear look at the rim, and he was able to shoot right over the top of a smaller defender.
Booker, the pass to Ilgauskas, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Short. He had 16 in the win against Phoenix.
And he was outstanding getting to the line and converting.
Johnson a screen on Hill. Here's Short. Good work defensively by Hill. It's all tied up in Portland. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
They've got Johnson, and it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Booker can't get it to go.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Red. Blocked! Fast break, Minnesota. Hill for three. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
3 points.
Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Short, check by Hill. Great positioning on the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Timeout call for Minnesota. Your Blazers breaker dance crew is here now. Lighten you up just a month, man.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. In the third spot, Minnesota.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
And the free throw, no good. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Marley. The three is up. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Johnson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Evan Mobley.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Free throw dropped for Johnson.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And Johnson drops them both. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Here's Hill. Again, the Timberwolves score.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Pass to Johnson. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Denver Nuggets.
The way they've been conducting themselves lately, I think they'll have no trouble maintaining their current momentum. They just need to keep doing what they're doing, and the wins will follow.
Portland making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Inside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others. Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Robinson finds Booker. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Booker. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all parts of the floor.
There's the steal. Up top, Robinson. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Gugliotta passes to Hill. Here's Marley. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Blazers trailed by 7. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Edwards connects from outside.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Kirilenko. Booker defending. Edwards, a pass to English. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Booker against Halliburton. Shoots, and he can't bank that one in.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. The game now all tied up. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Hill finds Booker. Back to Hill. Here's Gugliotta. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Johnson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Robinson's got 12 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Blazer Dancer.
Making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Up top, Edwards. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Halliburton finds SGA. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Robinson passes to Gugliotta, and he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And there's a pick. Halliburton on the attack. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Even better answer.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Pass to Johnson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside Booker. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Offensive rebound. Ooh, poked away. Here's Marley. He's got 9. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
It's Booker on the wing. SGA covering. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. with a step back. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Blazers trail by 4 to the middle. Lets it fly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That is so clever by Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets the defender in the air, gets him to bite on that shot fake. Shoot 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Minnesota. Hill comes in for Devin Booker. And that's good as he hits both shots. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Hill. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Hill's got 13.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
On the wing, SGA, covered by Mobley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Kirilenko. Again, the miss by Portland. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Marley, takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Marley's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Here's Kirilenko. Here's English. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix. Outside for SGA. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Timberwolves. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, Portland just need to keep fighting.
Checking out Portland, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Shot clock at 2. Hill can't connect. Blazers trail by 7. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Marley. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside, Hill. Pass to Marley. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen to the inside. Hill with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Deflected. Outside Edwards. SGA passes to Parrish. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Mobley. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, was Kenny.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Timberwolves.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple,
Pineapple
there's
gravy.
orange.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Mobley, and it's Cousy in at the point. Hill can't connect. Well, Portland's shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Shot is good by Edwards.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Cousy, the pass to Robinson. "11 feet out." It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kirilenko's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kirilenko. Outside, SGA to the left wing. Clock at 6. Kirilenko passes to SGA. There's the 3. Here's English. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Out to Mobley. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Picked it out of midair. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Alex English, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Hill. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
SGA passes to Edwards. Here's Parrish. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Cousy, pass to Mobley. Here's Marley, guarded by Edwards. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Pass to Parrish. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, I just love the intensity from Mobley. Taking the hit and getting his shot to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Timeout call for Minnesota. Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers Dutch team. Here they come, fans. Welcome to Trailblazers Dutch team.
now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. The Timberwolves second.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
Now here's SGA. He's got 12. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. Now the Blazers on the move. English passes to Parrish, and stolen by Mobley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And Majerle, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Blazers trail by 6. Edwards looking it over. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. That one is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
English passes to SGA. Clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Mobley on a screen. Hill the pass to Mobley. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Right side Edwards. Here's Hill. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
There's the screen. Pass to Kirilenko. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Outside, Hill. Outside Robinson. Here's Cousy. Robinson, a screen on SGA. From 18 feet away. Oh, nice shot by Cousy.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's English. He has 6. Here's Parrish. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And the free throw, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Hill. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside, Hill. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Pass to Kirilenko. Hill with the steal. Here's Marley, guarded by Edwards. SGA against Hill.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Byrant Reeves taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Booker's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Blazers trail by 9. English passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Minnesota with a rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 16. They set a pick. It's Johnson with a drive. Here's Parrish. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time to get down with your mascot, that's Cousy.
And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. The 4th spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this group of guys, they have an innate ability to not only score at will, but to create for others. They're the complete package.
Well, they certainly embody what's expected from a modern point guard. Scoring is a fundamental part of the job now.
Now here's Hill. 20 points for him. Goes up at the elbow. And the shot no good, a bit short. Blazers trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Pass to Parrish. Hill with the double team. Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. No good that time. And Booker has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Here's Cousy. From deep three-point land. The rebound by English. English has got rebound number 7 tonight. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. English has got 8 points.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Robinson. From 11 feet away. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Parrish. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries the spin move. It's Hill with the drive.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Here's Cousy. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Shots blocked. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Hill, and the shot goes. Hill's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Outside, SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Gugliotta.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Cousy. And he's going for the oop here. Now the Blazers moving it up the floor. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And played through that contact. SGA so tough in the paint.
Pass to Gugliotta. And here is Hill. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. He's off on the layup. English passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Halliburton from deep. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Minnesota. They're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Anthony Edwards, also Tyrese Halliburton out there, and it's Johnson in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Marley passes to Booker. Looking to get it going. Halliburton with some nice D.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. Gugliotta's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Booker. Now here's Robinson. The ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Halliburton. Booker with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 4. Houdini, the pass to Booker. And here's Robinson, covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Kirilenko. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Pope. Robinson passes to Marley. The three-pointer off the mark. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Booker against Halliburton. Here's Marley. Pass to Robinson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Yeah, they need to talk over their shot selection right now. Just not good enough.
You have the camera on you. Oh, thank you. You're off the beat.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Timberwolves foul on Gugliotta. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson finds Edwards. Here's Short. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. for a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
That one goes in. Robinson's got 20 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now here's Edwards. From downtown, Pope grabs the board.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Booker with it. Halliburton picks him up. Booker can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Pass to Edwards. Tries to break his ice. No good.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Robinson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Halliburton. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kirilenko, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Booker, the pass to Marley. Cleared away by Short. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Johnson. And here's Edwards. Down low. Nice shot by Kirilenko.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Booker has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Robinson in the post. Johnson on him. No good with a layup. Blazers trail by 4. On the take. Outside for Halliburton. And stolen by Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Marley with the bucket.
Book set that whole play up with the steal.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Halliburton. Portland moving it around. Over Booker. Halliburton misses. Minnesota leading by 6. Inside. Robinson can't hit. And the Trailblazers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Got a piece of it. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Marley. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Halliburton misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
To the inside. Here's Pope. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Robinson, a screen on SGA. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
NBA, did you see his elevation? Unbelievable.
Man, he's a powerhouse, isn't he? Here's English, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They swipe it. Here's Cousy. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
It's money from deep.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Here's Mobley. Four on the clock. Pulls it from 20. It's good.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Outside Edwards. SGA fires. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's English.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Edwards. Ooh, it doesn't go. Outside, Hill. Here's Mobley. Now Robinson. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is off. Blazers trail by 13. Now Edwards. Now SGA. Outside Edwards. Oh, off target from downtown. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
Minnesota with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Robinson, 10-footer is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Here's Kirilenko. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Timberwolves foul. Byrant Reeves. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Alex English.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now our player of the game.